Right, that was Monday morning. Monday morning, 6:26, 10k done, 1k on, 1k off. It was really hard, really hard. Tried to keep we'd done 1k warm up, not 1k warm up, but 1k steady, then 1k push, basically for 5 sets, so 10k in total. Tried to keep the 1k on at about 3:30. I think I'd done the first one like 3:30, then it was like 3:37 maybe, or 3:33. Then the only thing with Centennial is it really depends on like where that rep hits, and like one of them, which I think was like a 340 rep, was like on the hill the whole way. Like there's this real shitty, it's not like a big hill, but it's a real slow gradual hill on like 1/3 or 1/4 of Centennial, and God, if your rep hits there like from the start, it's like a big push. So yeah, oh, it's so dark, but yeah, it was rough. Good session though, felt good considering I'd done 40k over the weekend, so happy with that. I think I'll probably rest tomorrow or do a very easy run, so we'll see how we go. But that's Monday morning done. All right, so as I roll out, basically yesterday, what are we, Tuesday? It's Tuesday morning. Yesterday done 10k with Nick. Monday morning we done 5 1k efforts with 1k off, so 1 on 1 off for 10k. Really tried to keep the pace consistent at the kind of on the on section, on rep if you like, for 1k on. We were kind of hitting the 3:30, which was a real push. Felt pretty good, but it was tough. The last, I don't know, 200, 300 meters of that K really drag when you're kind of redlining it. But yeah, 3:30k was the kind of push for the on rep. And then then we just jogged for like a K, kind of recouped, regathered, and went again. Today took a full rest day just because I'd done about 50k over the 3 days. I'd done 18 Saturday, 20 Sunday, and then 10 yesterday. So ended up doing 48k's over the 3 days. So definite rest day today. Just going to do some light strength work, bit of physio exercises, some core stuff, and some single leg stuff. Keep it really simple, but that is all I'll do for today. And then I'll get back out there with an easy run tomorrow, and then kind of see how we go. Injury wise, still not great. I say injury, niggle, still not great. It's playing up a little bit, especially after those tougher sessions, those more intense runs. It's definitely kind of pulling up more in the hip, groin, glute, lower back. So yeah, getting pretty frustrated with that, but it's not getting to the point where it's stopping me. But I think if I leave it and keep leaving it, or don't address the issue, can't figure out what the bloody issue is, then it's gonna stop me at some point. So kind of a bit of a crossroads with that to kind of figure out next steps. But today, just do some chilled recovery, strength work, single leg stuff, core stuff, and see how we feel tomorrow, and go from there. But yeah, that's Tuesday. Pretty chilled one. No more Ks for this week, but already up to like 30. So we'll see. All right, so it's Wednesday afternoon. Just gonna head out for an easy run. Yesterday didn't run at all, done some strength, some core stuff. I say strength, it was stuff here. I didn't go to the gym and do a strength session this week. I just done some, I've got plenty of dumbbells here. Done some kettlebell stuff, some dumbbell stuff. I didn't video it all, but I done some, just some single leg work and some core work. I was really fatigued yesterday, not surprisingly after such a big weekend on the Ks. So definitely like a more of a chilled day yesterday, just resting up. Could feel like the niggles a lot yesterday. Got these
shoes are so comfortable, right? But I'm talking about these Nike Vomeros. It's really comfortable, but the tongue is massive and it's annoying me a little bit when I'm doing my laces. But yeah, yesterday was chill. Today, gonna go do some easy Ks. I will probably do some easy Ks tomorrow as well. And then Friday, I might, depending on how busy I am, try and get into a class and do a double tread and do some speed work that way, because Saturday I will probably be off, rest day, and Sunday is going to be long run day this week. So easy Ks today, tomorrow, and potentially some speed stuff on Friday, and then chill Saturday. And then Sunday will be a long-ish run, going to a friend's place for dinner on Saturday night. So depending on how much alcohol I have on Saturday night will depend on how far I run on Sunday. But yeah, feeling okay today. Yesterday wasn't feeling 100% after the big weekend of running, big weekend on the Ks. Also just feeling that kind of, I'm going to stop complaining about it, but that leg stuff that I've got going on, hip, groin, trying to figure that out still. So didn't feel great on that yesterday, feel okay on it today. So I'm going to go out and run and see how I feel in general after the run or whilst I'm on the run. But I'm hoping to do about 13, 14 Ks now. So I'll go out and get that done, tick that box, and that'll be Wednesday done. So feeling all right so far this week. Was kind of working backwards from the marathon yesterday, and the timing is like perfect. I'll do the half marathon on the 5th of May or the 4th of May, Sydney half marathon. And then literally the Monday after that, I'll take a really chill, cruisy kind of like recovery week, or maybe not. I'll see how I feel and how hard I want to go on that Sydney half. But then from that Sydney half, it's bang 16 weeks up until the full marathon on the 31st of August. So it works out perfectly. I'll do that half. And then another good thing is the Gold Coast half is like bang in the middle, week 8 of the 16-week block. So I'll do Sydney half, that leads 16 weeks into the full marathon, and then halfway through that I'll have the half marathon Gold Coast, which I want to give a nudge on as well. So timing wise, I'm pretty happy with how that's all worked out, just pure coincidence, but it's worked out pretty good. So yeah, excited. I need to start thinking about that 16-week block. Not yet, but soon, starting to figure out what I want to do, the sessions I'm enjoying, what I'm getting the most out of. I guess that's another good thing of starting so early on, is I'm getting a feel for a lot of the sessions that I'm doing, whether it be hills, whether it be speed work, whether it be some longer efforts within my long runs, just trying to figure out what I'm getting the most out of and where I'm feeling good. And then I'll kind of incorporate that into the 16 weeks. So feeling good, ready to go on 14 Ks. Let's see how we go. All right, it is 4:30, Thursday afternoon. Just gonna go get it done. Fuck, I really did not want to do this run. It's hot, 30 degrees outside. I'm tired, early start, haven't stopped today. So the last thing I wanna do is go for a run. I'm sore, just whinging a lot this week. I'm sore. So I am going to go to the oval, run on the grass and keep it flat, keep it chill. Look, I'm probably only going to do 6K, like hardly anything, just to keep my legs ticking over, just to get some Ks in there. Hopefully a bit of like active recovery. Hopefully the legs are feeling a little bit more human tomorrow, so I can do something with a bit more, not even intensity, just a few more Ks. I don't feel like I could carry over more than 5 or 6 Ks today. Just even walking to work was like, I'm sore. And the heat's not going to help, and it's 4:30, so we're like peak 29 degrees, 30 degrees, and I'm not buzzing about it. But we will get out, we will get it done. Get the hat on, get the shades on, get the water, and off we go. Yeah, let's see how it feels. Hopefully after the first couple of Ks, normally after the first couple of Ks it feels all right. So we'll see how we go from there.
All right, it's Saturday morning. Yesterday I went for, it was a bit of an impulse, but I basically asked someone I know who is in a running group and is a real keen runner. I asked them if they had any kind of like physio recommendations, just to see if I could get like a second opinion on this, on all these niggles. He basically referred me to a guy. It wasn't a physio, but he was a masseuse, like a remedial masseuse. So I just went there yesterday. Like I said, it was a bit impulse. So Friday afternoon, I went there to go get a massage, and the guy just, got into all of my adductors and my lower back, my hamstrings, everything like that. Do feel a lot better today for it, which is good. A lot better, but I'm still kind of worried that it's just kind of like putting a plaster over the over the problem. It's not necessarily fixing the long-term stuff. So yeah, still in a bit of a pickle in terms of that. But I was planning on running yesterday after it, but he was like, don't run after the massage, and it was like 30 degrees, so it was absolutely stinking. Today, Saturday morning, I'm just heading into work. I'm probably going to do a class again because by the time I get out of work, it's going to be like 30 degrees. It's real hot, humid one here this week, and this weekend especially. So, yeah, I'm going to go probably do a class. I might try and double tread at Barry's. I'll see how I go. And then tomorrow, I'm planning on doing a long run Sunday morning, but we have got some dinner and drinks with friends tonight. So depending on how many drinks are in that dinner, depending on how I feel in the morning, will depend on whether I get out and for enough Ks, because it's going to be 35, 36 degrees tomorrow. So I'm going to need to get up and out by like 6, I reckon, to get enough Ks in before the heat hits. So come on, people. So yeah, that is the plan for the weekend, and not as many Ks as I would have liked again, which isn't ideal, but yeah, we'll see how we go. Need to get my ass into gear and start getting the Ks up. So today I'll try and do 10K in the class on the treadmill, and then I'll see how we go for tomorrow. But yeah, it might be, I'm not sure how many Ks I'm on for the week already, but yeah, that's where we're at. That's Saturday up until now. So let's see how we go. Yeah. All right, Sunday morning. Was supposed to go out early. Sorry, Nick. Had a few drinks last night. Wasn't like super hungover, but definitely wasn't in any state to be getting up and going to Centennial at 7:30 a.m. So it's now 10 a.m. It's already 30 degrees. It's the price you pay for, I guess, having some drinks and waking up late. But 10 a.m. had a pretty average sleep, not feeling 100%. It's 30 degrees. It's humid as fuck, and I'm going to do a long run. I say long run, it's probably going to be about 90 minutes. So it's probably going to be about 15K, if I'm honest. I'll see how we go. Come on, mate. I'll see how we go. But not ideal, is what it is. I guess the main thing is I'm getting it done. It's going to be very chilled pace. Not going to push anywhere at any point. So I think this is just get through it, get it done, tick a box exercise, I think. So yeah, that's Sunday morning, well, Sunday, and hopefully Jess is going to come meet me and we can go get a D-bowls in Bondi after. But that is that's where we're at so far. See how we go.
it's Sunday evening. That is a wrap for this week. I managed to get the long run done, as you would have seen. Went out to Centennial, got 19k done in the hour and a half. The first 2 laps of that loop, I was ready to call it a day, like fully ready to throw the towel in, massively in my head, dehydrated. Well, this is what I was telling myself. Dehydrated, I'm sore, I'm tired, why am I doing this? It's too hot, all the usual excuses you have, but just amplified today. After the 2 laps, I stopped, had a drink, went to the toilet, and went again, basically, and just thought, you know, I'm going to do 1 more lap, and if I still feel like shit, then I'll call it a day. And then after that, the last 3 laps of Centennial actually felt okay. It cleared out a little bit, it got a little less busier, so the last 3 laps I felt actually pretty good, pretty strong. So yeah, weird how, I don't know what happened there, whether it was just I needed some fluid or I was just massively in my head. I think it was probably the latter. But that's the week done. I think I was at 60 Ks this week, so not up to the 70, which I'm trying to get back up to. So hopefully this week I can get back up to the 70. The annoying thing is every time I go to the physio, or this week when I went to the masseuse and had a massage, they kind of tell me not to run. So I'll go to the massage and have a physio, or go to the physio, and they're then like, yeah, don't run for today. So then that kind of kills my case for that day. So, but pretty happy with this week in general. Got a long run in, got some speed work in, and all the rest was pretty easy work. Friday, I think it was Friday session, or maybe Thursdays. Friday or Thursday, I went and done a run around the oval. I really didn't want to go do it in the first place, but I was whinging about it so much and it just felt like shit. So that was the only run this week which felt absolutely terrible. Everything else has been okay. So we got 24 weeks left, 24 weeks till Sydney. So 8 weeks time, just ticking over at the 70 Ks for the 8 weeks, I think, with a bit of a deload here and there. And then we are basically showtime when we get 16 weeks out, which is bang after the half marathon, which is on May the 5th in Sydney, which will be good. So looking forward to ticking that, getting that done, and then getting basically a bit of structure and a bit more Ks in. So that's another week done. Week 9, week 10, I think we're week 10. So yeah, we're good to go again. I'm sure you'll see another video tomorrow, Monday morning, in the pitch black, doing it all over again. But that is a wrap for this week, and on to the next one.